Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. It's a new thing. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Every Monday, there's a fresh new episode of the TJ and Jody House podcast starring TJ and his wife, Jody. It's a look inside their lives, and you don't want to miss it. It's all brought to you by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress for more information. That's tjriggins.com/mattress.
The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Hello, people. Hello, world. Ooh. This video just tripped over on my screen, started playing, of a woman that has a full-fledged horn growing out of her head.
Ooh. What?
Yeah, you know those, are they calcium deposits or something, Riggins? That,
yeah.
Dr. Sarah Lee, what's her name? Sandra Lee?
Dr.
Pimple
Lee.
Popper.
Yeah.
She's removed some of those before, but this one looked like a unicorn coming out of the lady's head.
Yeah, I've seen a couple horn removals.
Now, can you pop those, or do they have to be surgical?
They have to be cut off, yeah.
Yeah. She actually took, well, this is kind of gross. I don't even know if I should say it. She took off one of the more popular ones. She took it off and she goes, if you had like hit the door frame, this thing would have fallen right off. Like it was just sitting out of her head, like a good 3 or 4 inches. And she just like.
And they're not, it's calcium?
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Some kind of
it's oxidized, like, the material that's in a cyst comes to the surface and it hardens, I think.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
But that just popped up on this page that I was looking at this other story that's not weird. It's about this, it's a mother of 8. And it just goes throughout her life as being a single mom of 8 children. They actually refer to her as an adoptive single mom of 8 children. And I guess that's why they call her that, because she didn't actually give birth to these 8 children. But she adopted all of them.
Whoa.
So she's not a foster mom. And the children are dolls.
Oh.
It's not weird at all.
She's 28 and she has, you know how they make those sex dolls so realistic now and all that. They're called real dolls. Well, we've talked about this before. They make baby dolls that way, and they're called reborn dolls.
Yeah.
And she has a collection. She started out with one. Obviously, that's where collections start. And she just felt like a mother to it. And now she's spent around $2,000 on these things. And it says that she breastfeeds them, and she gets them dressed every day, and she gives them breakfast every day.
No, it makes me kind of sad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got to have something wrong with her as far as, she needs some kind of treatment. But
she breastfeeds them, huh?
yeah, I don't know how that works.
What is that?
I think she might just do the action of it, but nothing's coming out. I mean, right? That's not how it works.
Well, it does say that she makes their milk with flour and water. So I don't know how that works. Oh, those are the ones that are a little older. They're the bottle-fed ones, I think.
Oh, okay.
She puts that in a bottle.
That's the formula, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Man.
Is she pretty?
I'm sure her parents probably think so.
That's sweet. In 28, wow.
And it shows her at a restaurant with them and
Oh.
all that. Bless her heart.
Whoa.
Right.
But Have there been times, Lindsay, that you wish your babies were just dolls that would not be yelling and screaming and crying
Sure.
and being little monsters?
Yeah, at least once a day.
Yeah, what if you had that power? You could just freeze them. You know, you could just like boom, wave a wand, and all of a sudden you're a doll.
Yeah.
For a few minutes. Like, you know, you wouldn't need babysitters if you could do that.
True.
You could just put them as dolls while you're gone and come back and unfreeze them.
And it'd get me through the day, and I'd unfreeze them at bedtime. See ya.
Yeah.
You know what I'm really curious about? How Lindsay looks when she's like had enough and she flips out on the kids. Like, because I've never seen Lindsay
Oh, really?
be like super angry, pissed, kind of.
Oh, I have.
Do you scream? I mean, is that
Oh,
yelling?
Yeah.
Really?
You have to. They're just not listening.
Yeah. I believe it. Those kids, that 2-year-old, he's not listening.
Kyle will come in and be like, don't yell. They don't listen when you yell. Well, they don't listen when I whisper or when I talk normal.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I get.
Yeah.
But I mean, your natural volume is high
Sure.
as well. And you don't have to be mad just if you get excited. It's just
Through the roof.
You've seen her mad, Riggins.
Yeah.
You remember? I don't know if we can. It'd be giving out too much information. I don't know. But that time that she was mad at that girl, and she kept yelling, "She's supposed to be my teammate." You remember?
Oh,
that?
yeah. Oh. You know.
I know the story you're talking about. I don't remember how.
Yeah,
you did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you've heard me loud and mad. Now, the difference with the kids is probably more aggressive.
Yeah. You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
Yeah.
And I'm dramatic, some would say.
What? Get out of here.
Never.
And my daughter gets that from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My wife thinks everything's genetic. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Everything is
Yeah.
genetic. And I'll have to go, I don't think that's a genetic trait.
Yeah. Like like being dramatic.
Or no, but that could be. But you know, it's like, well, look at him driving slow. He gets that from you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's not a
All the bad things. You
All
got
of it, yeah.
probably.
any type of criticism
Right.
You gave him the slow drive. gene.
or whatever it is. It could be something that's just not in any way genetic.
Right.
That's not a genetic. Look at it. He answers the phone. He got that from you, the way he answers the phone. Which I guess that could be, but it's not genetic. It's just
He just heard you. Picked up on it.
She paid you a nice compliment yesterday, though.
she did.
Yeah. I posted this video of you guys were having an argument about cereal, and you made the point. You said, you have this. We had Captain Crunch in the house, and she goes, "Yeah, we buy it. I just wish you wouldn't eat all of it." And then you made the point to say, there's not that much difference in sugar content with an adult cereal versus a kid cereal. And she rolled her eyes, and so later she sent me. After that video went up, she said, "By the way, Captain Crunch has 16 grams of sugar. Special K has 11 grams of sugar. He needs to shut it." And I said, he's very confident. So when you just believe it.
Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So then she just said, he thinks he knows all the things, and he knows a lot, but not all. Not all.
Well, and how many times did I say, I don't just mean Captain Crunch. Obviously, it's got more than usual, but an average kid's cereal.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that much more. So I said, look up Fruit Loop. Last night we were going through. I look up Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
And Fruit Loops had 2 grams of sugar more than Special K.
Yeah. So not dramatic.
Right. And that means that Special K, the amount of grams it has in the bowl of that pumpkin Special K is like, and whatever the serving is, a cup,
Probably something like that.
has 2.5 teaspoons of sugar.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And so then I figured it up. Fruit Loops would have 3 teaspoons of sugar.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the difference.
Yeah. It's
Similar.
1-to-1.
Yeah, but I didn't say specifically all times Captain Crunch. I
Right.
said that was just the first one that popped up. But
Yeah.
Is that pumpkin Special K good?
delicious.
Okay, I need to go find it.
But even though it's got 2.5 teaspoons of sugar in every serving, I put Splenda on it to make it sweeter.
Okay.
Yeah. And cinnamon and honey, right?
I need to go check that out.
Yeah, I basically just remake. I should just do the cereal from scratch.
Yeah, just make your own.
You do everything else from scratch, so why not?
I'm making homemade cereal tonight.
And then tell Jody she can't have any.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So last night she wanted chicken noodle soup.
You did make that?
Yeah.
It's good.
You were right, though, in your argument about that. You were like, I don't think it's cold enough. She was like, it's going to be 64 tomorrow. I was like, yeah, exactly. It's kind of warm.
Yeah.
But she had already
it's
asked me
cloudy.
about it. You want to cook that? You should do a chicken noodle soup
Yeah.
Monday night. It's going to be cold. So I'm expecting, oh, great. We're going to finally be getting into cold weather. And it's 64 is the high.
Yeah, it's like,
That's like
Oh,
me. Yeah, it's
wow.
chilly. Chilly.
Well, where is my parka?
burr. Ooh.
It's cold to her.
Get the sled dogs inside.
Yeah, I kind of saw your point on that. I was like, yeah, it's really not.
But I realized what I don't like about chicken noodle soup. It's hard to eat with a spoon.
Yeah.
And then you got to have a big spoon to be able to get the noodles and the chicken and the broth all in one.
It's almost like you want to just tip up whatever you've got and just drink it.
Yeah. And so we were talking about that last night, and she goes, well, I mean, it seems like the broth isn't as thick as it usually is.
Really?
It's your fault.
Okay.
Ah,
Yep.
bon appetit.
No, she said, but I mean, it's good. Obviously, it's my second bowl, but I just, say maybe that's why it's harder to eat, because the broth isn't as thick as it normally is.
Runny.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's like it's constant in our house, that kind of stuff.
I know it.
But we don't have major fights all the time, or hardly ever, to be honest. To be honest with you, it's just little bickerings like that. So much so that when my daughter is around and we have the back and forth about like the cereal or whatever, when she was younger, not much younger, but young, she would start getting nervous, like, "Oh, y'all stop!" Like she thought we were really fighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just explain to her, like, no, this is just, we're
us.
fine. This is
Yeah.
us working things out.
Yep.
But I hate it when people will go, you think you're never wrong when you're arguing with somebody about a point. You go, well, I don't. The reason I'm arguing is because I think I'm right.
Right.
Everybody does that.
Yep.
Only time they start saying that is when they know that they're losing the argument.
Yeah. You think you're always right. Yeah.
You're not always right. Then I know, okay, they think I'm right, whether I am or not.
Yeah. I'm one.
It shows that I am. But anyway, Special K cereal is delicious. As every red-blooded, heterosexual, masculine American man would say, I love my Special K.
You do have some nerve. I mean, pointing at all the foods that are for women.
Yeah.
But I know it's for women.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat it and go, it's not for women because I love it.
Yeah.
But it is for women.
Yeah.
They make, has there ever been a man in a Special K commercial?
Not that I'm aware of.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, I've not.
I doubt it. Certainly not in the limited edition pumpkin spice fall
Hell no.
harvest cereal commercial.
Hi, friends.
Yeah.
It's extra funny with TJ and Riggins. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.